Huge round of applause for Matthew Lillard, Neve Campbell, Jaime Kennedy, and Skeet Ulrich! All right, guys, we're gonna do a photo. Pull out your cell phones, light it up, everybody, so they can see. Pull out your cell phones, absolutely. All right, guys. We'll have you guys turn around and we'll do a little straight stage shot right here. Perfect. We got ready, guys? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Table.
Check, 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 check. How is everybody? Yeah. It's so great to be back here. First of all, thank each and every one of you for being here. Wow, what a crowd. And I know I speak for all of us extending our gratitude for you taking time out of your weekend, your week, your day, your lives to come say hi to us. So thank you. We love you all. What are you doing there? Is that a live video?
This is a live feed to all my fans in Portugal.
Both of them?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we're so excited to be here, and also Skeet is wearing a ponytail. It's the unveiling of a ponytail.
It's the start of one.
The beginning, yeah.
Which seat do you want? Do you want this seat?
Matt,
you want the Neve seat?
Matt Lillard, everybody. Matt Lillard, Neve Campbell, Skeet Ulrich. Now listen, guys, you know it's a little dicey for us, if you know what I'm saying, so I just want to welcome everybody to the insurance seminar. How do you feel about insurance, big guy?
So good. A couple things. First of all, thank you for signing and interpreting. Thank you so much. Thank you. What Jamie's talking about is right now, we are the SAG and AFTRA, the Actors Union and the Writers Union in Hollywood, are on strike. So, in solidarity of our unions, we can't answer questions about movies that are in the works or projects that are in the works, but we can talk about our past, okay? So thank you for that.
Matt, what's the next movie you have coming out?
I can't talk about that.
Oh, there we go. We're just practicing. How is everybody? Woo! Wow. Look at all these gorgeous
Wow, there's
people.
a lot of you.
Who is the one in the way back over there? You better have a good question by the time I get there. Hi.
I think one of the things that we do different than I think a lot of Q&As.
What's up?
Is we try to take this
We just
opportunity.
don't stop talking.
We don't stop talking. I haven't said anything, by the way. I usually talk all the time.
Oh, it's
but
coming.
we do try to take this moment to talk about our lives in a real way and not just sort of the assumption of our lives, right? Our lives ebb and flow. And so we try to articulate that and paint a picture of our true lives and not what sort of the social media aspect of an actor's life looks like. So anyways, we'll take questions. Somebody has.
They're right up here. Yep, perfect. Right
Oh,
there.
whoa.
Well, we have one in front real quick. Skeet.
Wait a second.
Oh, hold on. Dude.
I'm way back here.
I see you.
Oh my God, dude.
And we have the most important question of the night.
If you were a member of the Hackers cast, what would your name be?
Of what cast?
Hackers, the movie?
Hackers Cast.
What would my hacking name be? Matt, it would have to be something like keyboard.
That's not that funny. They are very ready to laugh.
All right, ask your question up there. Mine
Okay.
was
Hi,
best.
what's your question?
Hi. My question is, what horror movie scarred each of you for life?
I can answer that one. Because I was at a sleepover when I was 13 years old, and they thought it would be a good idea to put The Changeling on. Right? So that was the first and last horror movie I ever saw. No, I'm just kidding. But honestly, yeah, that I was having nightmares for about a month. Super scary.
I was at the first screening of Blair Witch at Sundance. And it was a midnight screening, and it was a found footage movie, and that wasn't a thing ever before. And when that movie ended, I thought for sure it was real. It was a horrible night.
Wait, what's our scariest movie that has scarred us for life? Showgirls.
I knew it!
Absolutely frightening.
He took it.
He should.
Yeah.
That was good. All right, next question. Who has a question? Oh, we're following the...
This is so big, bro, that I lost you back there.
Man, that took me a long time to get back there.
I can only find you. Thank God you have that ponytail.
Right, and the camera on me. Just look at the screen, bro.
Hi.
Matt, what's the next question?
I'm ready. Do you have it written down on your phone in
Quiet.
case you
He'll
like?
ask it.
Oh
Have to
no,
let
it's
him
just
speak.
videotaping.
Let him speak.
I'm Yann from Paris.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, ça va?
Bonjour. My question is for Neve Campbell. Je t'aime.
Hey, bro, there's 4 of us up here.
Would you have liked a fight with a killer, a special killer that we can say the name, on Paris?
Would I have liked to have had
A big fight
in Paris?
on Paris.
Oh, yeah.
It would be great.
She's already having it in her mind.
For sure.
Yeah.
I love Paris.
Okay, thank you very much.
Oh,
Thank you.
Are you writing something?
Next Scream, Paris.
bro.
I would like to beat the shit out of Paris.
I would just say, that was the most delicate question ever. It's like, if you could fight, would you like to fight someone in Paris? It was like, it was artful. That was beautiful, sir.
We would love to.
Would you like to fight croissant?
We would love to have you in Paris.
Would you?
All right, next question.
He said-
For God's sake.
Merci.
It's insanity.
You're going that way.
Hi, my question is for Matthew and anyone else applicable.
I'll answer for him.
He's down there.
Aquarius, next question.
I just wanted to ask, what was your last D&D character that you played?
I was Big
last-
Bob Jim.
No, I was just in a TV character. Is that what you said?
No, D&D.
D&D, dude.
Ah, God, thank you for
D&D.
your question. I can talk about something that's exciting that's coming up that has not a struck company. So I have a Dungeons & Dragons company called Beetle and Grimm's. Beetle and Grimm's has never had that loud of a cheer ever. Salt Lake City is my favorite. So we have a TV show coming out called Faster, Purple Worm, Kill, Kill. And every show is a 1-hour total party kill. It's a Whose Line Is It Anyways meets Dungeons & Dragons. We did 20 episodes. Skeet Ulrich is in
Are
an
you
episode.
allowed to talk about that?
I am, yeah.
We
It's
are,
not
we
struck.
are.
Just checking, but I
It's
need
not
to stop
struck.
you.
But I'm in like 14 or 15 of those episodes playing characters. So if you have never liked Dungeons & Dragons or don't know anything about it, the show is a tapestry of humanity. Every show is funny. Every show is emotional. It is all the best aspects of the greatest game
I
in
have
the world.
one little
Dungeons &
quick
Dragons.
story about doing that show.
Yeah.
Right, where we're backstage before. I've never played D&D. Had no idea what I was doing. Matt would not inform me of anything at all. And we're backstage, and I'm catching how everybody's planning on doing this, and they're riffing these ideas and this and that. And I decided I was gonna have a really unique voice, like a guy like this. And he's like, no, we don't do voices. Then we cut to us on camera, camera's rolling. All these dudes have voices. So basically, they didn't want me to outshine them, I think was what it was.
But thank you for your question.
Thank you for answering.
I can see myself on the screen.
Whoa.
Too much. I apologize. I have a question. Who has a question in the
No, there's
audience?
someone right here, Matt, with a
Copy
question.
that. I'll go
Standing
next.
at the microphone.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, my question's also for Matt, but just to preface, Scream is my favorite slasher. So, Matt, this is like one of your older works that I have a question about.
I'm right here. I'm looking at you. Can you find me?
Oh, there you are. SLC Punk. Now, the scene that like struck me so deeply was when you found Billy at the end, and your emotion was so raw. I felt you through the screen. Where did that come from? Because it just felt so organic. Like, how did you pull that out?
Thank you for your question. So there are times in your life that you feel you were born to do something, and there are times in your life where you feel like a total sham, right? You feel like imposter syndrome's a real thing. And so for me, that movie and that moment is the moment I felt like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do with my life. And so those moments when I feel super insecure, that scene specifically, fills me with like a sense of pride and courage that even just talking about it like gets me emotional. So for me, that moment, very quickly, I was supposed to do the scene before we went to lunch. On the way to lunch, I did a take that I faked it, and I was like pretend crying and nothing was happening. And everyone went to lunch, and I sat in this cold room in Salt Lake City, and I had a lot of things to say to my dad, so I started working as an actor, and I started saying things, and everyone came back from lunch. I'm like, let's just not rehearse, let's just do it, let's just shoot. And that was on film, and it was a huge mag roll of film. It was a 10-minute roll, it was like 1,000 feet. And they called action, and I started talking, and I just cracked, and things happened. And I cried for 10 minutes. And so I did one take, and I never had to do it again. And it's that moment in my life where I'm like, oh, I have moments of brilliance. I have moments that are crap. I have moments that are just doing jobs, and then you strive, every now and then you have to strive to be incredible, and that for me is like, oh, it's in me, I just have to try, right? So, thank you for your question. Yeah. It's my single favorite movie I ever made, other than Scream.
Okay, well, okay. Well, first of all, thanks for all four of you for coming out to FanX. It's awesome, 10-year anniversary, welcome and thank you. This question is mostly for Neve, but it could be applicable to the rest of you guys. What was it like working with Golden Retriever on the third Scream movie who played Sydney's dog Cherokee?
Oh, awesome. I don't know.
Neve hates animals.
I love dogs. No, I actually do love dogs. And there's puppies here today who I've been hanging out with, and they're awesome. And I have a feeling they're all going to get adopted by the end of this weekend. No, I love animals. My son is begging me for a dog right now, so hopefully he's not watching this.
Okay. I can say, bro, in 52 cons, we've never got that question.
We've never got that question.
So you are original.
I was gonna ask Matthew about SLC Punk, but since I don't think that answer can be topped, so I wanted to know what it was like to work with David Lynch on Twin Peaks: The Return, wherever he is.
David Lynch is incredible and crazy. His first note to me was like, do it again, just do it more blue. That was the literal note. And we never met when I got the job. I auditioned and we never met. And I went to set and I'm like, hi, I'm Matt. Super excited to be here. I'm like, thrilled. He's like, well, nice to meet you, Bill. I'm like, oh shit, he doesn't know my name. I'm like, oh, no, my name's Matthew Lillard. I was in Scream, no big deal. Scooby-Doo, zoinks. So cheap. Don't encourage me like that. It's just gonna get worse. And I said to him, I said, no, my name's Matt. He's like, yes, hi, Bill Hastings, which is my name in the movie. And so he called me Bill Hastings the rest of the time. And at the premiere, I'm like, hi, David. Hi, Bill. He has no idea who I am. Thank you for your question.
I just want to say thank you first. I know we really missed Neve and Matthew last year, but
Nev.
Jamie and Skeet.
Nev.
Jamie
okay,
and Skeet,
either
you
or.
still put on a great panel last year. That was so much fun. My question is for Matthew. I guess he's just very popular tonight. I wanted to know if your drink of choice is whiskey, and I'd love to hear more about your whiskey coming out.
Yeah. I'm starting a whiskey company. It's crazy. Nobody's ever asked me about that. That's so exciting.
Quest End?
Quest End is the name of the whiskey. So we're doing, I don't even know where to start. You guys, everyone sit down. It's gonna take an hour. So there I was drinking whiskey. No, a friend of mine sold his company and he was selling whiskey and he knows what we were doing with Beetle and Grimm's. Thank you. And he was like, we should do something, combine the two things, whiskey and Dungeons and Dragons. And so we started working on it about 1.5 years ago. It's called Quest End. Every single bottle comes with a chapter of a story. There are 16 drops in the whole release. The exciting thing is that's
not a lot of whiskey, bro. 16 drops?
16 bottles.
Yeah.
Each bottle has a story, and the story concludes at the end of the 16.
That sounded like a small bottle there, bro. What's the price point on that?
No, it's
16 drops?
16 drops of whiskey.
That's not a lot.
That's not.
It's 16 bottles. It's not drops.
Oh, bottle drops.
Bottle drops.
Don't they
Big
break?
bottles that you drop.
They break, though.
Anyways, the good news is
I'm
our company is going to make other very fan-specific high-end spirit experiences. So, what? Oh, is that my drink of choice? I'm very slutty. I'll drink anything. Sorry.
I like that
Anyways,
move.
thank you for asking. You can go to questandwhiskey.com and sign up.
Not to be that person, but my question is also for Matthew.
Hold on.
Dear God.
Wait, hold on. Matt has a hat company he wants to promote.
I don't have a hat company.
Yes, you do.
Originally, I was going to ask about the scene where you find Bob as well, because it hits close to home. Sorry, I'm tearing up.
That's okay.
So instead of that, I wanted to ask what your thoughts were when SLC Punk 2 was announced / released, if you saw it or anything.
Yeah. Next question. No, honestly, it's a very complicated situation. I was supposed to do that movie. Things got sideways on a deal, and I was like, I can't sign on to where that movie was going. I wish them nothing but the best. I'm really bummed that they made that movie without me, and I don't know why they did, but there was they were on a journey, and I wasn't part of that journey.
I can tell you a fun little anecdote about SLC Punk.
Oh my God.
Well, Michael Gorgon.
Yeah, of course.
Who played Bob, is that right? Played Justin in Party of Five with me, and has been one of my best friends for 30 years, and is the godfather of my children. And he actually just wrote, directed, and starred in a movie called Americazzi, which I can talk about because it's not a SAG project. And it's now in 42 theaters in America, and it's stunning. So I'm just going to plug Michael.
It's also the Academy Award nominated foreign film for Armenia.
Mm.
So it's amazing. That's Heroin Bob. He's an amazing artist. But thank you for your question.
Hello, Sydney.
Hello.
Roger? Okay, so my question is for all of you. Which of you, if you were placed into a scary movie, who do you think would be the first one to die, and who would survive?
Out of the four of us?
Yes.
Oh, dude.
That's so mean.
I want you to know something. In all the Q&As we've ever had, nobody's asked that incredible question. That's a great question.
If
Jamie dies first, no doubt.
Jamie's
Pretty
asleep
much.
on the couch, so.
I feel dead during this panel. That was funny. That was funny.
That was really good,
That-
actually.
What was the question? If there was a horror movie,
which one of us? Well, first,
yeah, I'm
In
definitely
real
dead.
life,
Well, I'm
like-
definitely
Yeah.
gonna be dead because apparently I'm still a virgin. That means Skeet living a long time. I'm gonna say I'm dead first. It's up to you two to take the next life.
I die next.
Yeah, I think
I
that's a
for
good
sure
call.
die next. Skeet is still very handsome and totally buff. I would capitulate to his handsomeness. I mean, it'd just kill me. And then it's between Neve and Skeet. There's
Come on.
only one answer.
Of course. You know what Neve is. She's the FG. You can never kill her.
Final all day. Good question. In the sequel, though, I live last. Or I die last.
Bro, you're still alive, right? That TV just hurt a couple
Who
of
thinks I'm
capillaries.
alive or dead? Alive, right?
Go for it.
Okay, hi, my name's Brooklyn.
Brooklyn
I
in
have
the
to remember to
house.
breathe, okay? My question is, what's your guys' life motto or something you live by?
That's a great question.
Oh, by the way, these are very good questions tonight.
For me, how many artists are in the room? Painters, actors? I'm of the mindset of live your dreams. And if you can find what it is you're passionate about, what it is you truly love in this world, no matter what it is, don't ever let it go. And that includes art, which is a really hard thing to have as a profession. It's a difficult, tenuous, unknowable business. But if you really, really, really love what you do, don't ever stop doing it. So live your dreams.
God, this is such a big question. I think what I try to go by is no matter what happens to you, whether it's negative or positive, that you can turn it into a positive by learning from it. And sometimes it takes time to learn from it. It's not always in the moment. But at some point, if you can look back and take something from the experience, then you've managed to turn the negative into a positive. And I find that helpful.
I have a couple, but I'll try to give them to you simply. Do kind of what Skeet said, do what you love, and the money will follow. You know what I mean? Do what you love, and if you love it, you won't worry about how it's going to support you, and it will happen. And also, live your life for you.
Okay, we've got some. Go ahead, Matt.
What's wrong?
No, go ahead.
Never mind.
I want to hear it.
I just think that's the greatest question in the world. I think that's a great question. There's two things. God's delays are not his denials, or her denials. God's delays are not, it doesn't, like they're, just because it's not happening right now, it doesn't mean it's not gonna happen, right? So whatever that means to you, I like to hold on to that. The other thing I love, fear does not serve you. Fear is built to run away from a bear. See bear run, fear works. But if you're chasing something, if you're in love with something and you want to go get it, fear does not serve you. It just gets in the way. It's an energy that you have to move through to get what you want. Two things. Thank you for that. That's a great question.
Can I just add one thing to that I love to go by that I did not make up? Life's rejection is God's protection. That to me sometimes is really important to realize, because sometimes we don't always receive what we think we want, and sometimes we're being protected because it's not necessarily what we need.
Nice.
Guys, I want to tell you we're starting something called the Scream Self-Help Seminar, and what you can do is...
If you're ever in turbulence, I have another thing. I don't like to fly. We fly all the time.
Drink. No.
I just saw somebody, the gentleman back there who has the USO picture of us. Yeah, thank you for your service, dude. One of the greatest gifts I have in my life is to serve our country through the USO. My grandfather was a prisoner of war, and so how I give back is I go on the USO tour, and you just showed me that picture, so I thank you. I appreciate your service. God bless.
Wow.
So I was talking to a couple Rangers, and I was like, yeah, we were flying into Kuwait, and the air turbulence was horrible. He's like, oh, it's nothing. He's like, we have a saying as an air ranger, or as a paratrooper, if it's up, it's on. Planes don't come down ever in turbulence. So if you're ever scared, if it's up, it's on. There you go. All right.
I actually remember calling you once as I was about to board a flight. Like, what was that saying, Matt?
Yeah.
What was that saying?
If it's up, it's on. All right, sorry, go ahead.
Hi, I'm JJ, and I was wondering if you guys were home alone, like each of you individually, and you heard a scary noise, what would you do?
Do I have my clothes on or off?
That is purely up to you.
Okay.
You usually have your clothes on.
I pull on my shirt.
Do you usually have your clothes on?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You're so young and innocent. It's fine. What do you do? Nev, what would you do?
I'm home alone?
Yeah.
Like no kids, no nothing? Oh, gosh.
Well, you're obviously drunk, so.
I mean, if it's a scary noise, I'll probably look for some form of protection.
Really? You go right to protection?
If it sounds scary, yeah. No, I mean, obviously you investigate, but...
That's when you die. Get out of the house, dude.
No. I mean...
What's that sound?
No. I don't mean it that way.
Do you not know that you starred in 6 horror movies?
No, I just meant if I'm carrying a bat, I'm not going to just go hit some random person.
You don't own a bat.
I do too. They're my sons.
I'm going to answer that in a different way. It's more like when I'm out in public. Like when I'm out in a food court and I'm getting some Sbarro.
Sbarro?
Yeah, it's a good pizza. So if I see you guys, you want to say what's up, just say, hey, Jamie, that's cool. Not like behind me, somebody go, Randy! It's a little scary at the food court. Randy should have lived! I know, I get scared. Skeet?
I don't know. I usually hide. I think I hide. That's what I would do. I'd hide near my gun.
Oh, Jesus.
That got real.
Did you just say that?
What?
Next question.
All right. Do you know, what's the question? Uh-oh.
I'm Sophia, and out of all the characters you played, which one is your favorite and why?
All of us?
Or just Matt?
Well, we love you in Criminal Minds, so you can go with whatever.
That's like picking your favorite food or child.
Tile?
Well,
Child. It's like picking your.
I thought he said tile.
Your favorite tile.
I really like the white one.
I don't know. I don't have any children. I try. I practice.
Can we go back to the question?
Okay. Here's what it is. I'm gonna just go right now. Randy was a gift from God for me. It was lightning in a bottle, and the more I come to these events, the more I kind of feel like Wes cast me at my essence. And it's like kind of perfect because I kind of am a little paranoid, and I kind of do have like, hey, there's rules to like entering the toilet on an airplane, like I do. So I would say Randy from me. Yeah.
I honestly, I mean, obviously I love Sydney, and I feel so blessed to have been able to play her. I find it really hard to answer that question because I feel like I've been very blessed to play a lot of great characters, and I think it is a bit like trying to pick your favorite child.
Hey, your favorite tile.
Yeah.
Your favorite tile.
When I did The Company, the one person in the audience who knows what that is.
That's the movie that Neve produced top to bottom. Like, it was her idea, put it together. Robert Altman worked on the movie.
It's one of the best filmmakers ever.
Achievement in Neve's career.
So for me, the experience of I danced with the Joffrey Ballet, and I trained for 6 months, 8 hours a day, and got to actually perform with the company, and they asked me to join the company, and so that for me was like a dream come true. So I'd say in that sense, that was also one of my favorites.
Yeah, I think that is really hard to answer. Usually it's the last one that I played. Like, you just get lost in it, and so it's our job to become enamored with the people that we play, and so usually it's the one I just finished. It'd be hard to choose across 30 years of different things, but I thought Billy was a real sweetheart. Really nice guy.
Such a love. I miss him.
I had such love for him.
Did you say Bill?
Billy, bro.
Oh, maybe so funny as he gets older. He's Bill. Bill had a temper issue.
Bill. William was great.
Bill and Stuart.
Mine was Steve-O, without doubt.
Yeah.
It was the only time I had more than like 40 lines. Next question.
16 drops in 40 lines. That should be the name of a company.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Marissa.
Hi, Marissa.
Hi. My question is, who is your favorite horror icon? You cannot say Ghostface.
Okay, Neve Campbell.
Yeah, Neve Campbell.
Oh, stop.
Yeah,
Oh, stop.
definitely.
Neve Campbell.
Neve Campbell.
No.
No, literally Neve Campbell.
It is.
That's our answer.
It really is.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the rest of you guys?
Neve Campbell.
Neve Campbell.
Neve Campbell.
She is an icon.
Yeah.
I think Jamie Lee kicks butt.
Yes.
Thank you for your question.
We have time for 2 more questions.
No,
guys.
they can't stop us. We'll take 38 more questions. Go ahead, what's your question?
Hi guys, I'm Nick. Skeet, that sweater and the man bun,
Isn't it great?
Aw, thank
gorgeous,
you.
gorgeous.
I think it's the first time these guys have seen me without a hat on in like a decade.
I didn't know he had hair.
My question is for all of you, and it's a classic one. I'm sure all of you are thinking it too, but what's your favorite scary movie?
Ooh, well done, well done.
What do? You already used your go-to.
Oh, I already used it.
I know, what are you going to say?
Yeah, you did Showgirls.
Yeah, I can't do Showgirls. I
No.
already did that joke.
Forrest Gump?
What?
Forrest Gump?
Forrest Gump is pretty scary.
Yeah.
For real, scary movie, Exorcist, dude. I saw it when I was 10, and I still don't think it's anything scarier, and it probably screwed me up. Good talking to you guys. Well, I at least was 10. You guys bring like 2-year-olds up and go, she's seen all the Screams 10 times. My 1-year-old loves Texas Chainsaw. It's a little intense.
I think I said it earlier, but The Changeling.
Yes.
I like The Exorcism of Emily Rose. That's the only one I've ever turned off. I was too scared.
Yeah, that night of watching, what's it called? Blair Witch was incredible night. Yeah. What's your question? Hi. What are you trying? You're a unicorn?
Unicorn. Yes.
You're a magical.
Thank you. My name is Tat. Just for the record, I've never seen Scream.
Next question.
What did you just say?
I know.
What did you just say? Did she say what I think
She's
she
wearing a unicorn costume. I mean,
she's my favorite.
She might have.
What's your question?
My question for you is, where is the strangest place you've ever fallen asleep?
We've never had that question.
Wow.
Don't do it.
Oh boy. I mean, I will say this.
It's a pretty simple question.
Okay, well then you answer it. What's the strangest place you've ever fallen asleep?
Strange place.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do a diatribe about it. Probably a boat.
That's a terrible question.
Well, I don't
terrible
know.
answer. Your question's great. A boat? A boat is your answer?
No.
Boats have beds. That's not weird.
It's true.
Was it like a ferry?
What if it's a
No,
canoe?
like what's
Maybe it was a canoe.
Maybe it
Were
was
you
a
on a
canoe. I'm
canoe?
Canadian.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've fallen asleep in a canoe before.
Can I tell you something, unicorn? This was the oddest question we've
Yeah,
had
I
in
don't
62
like.
pounds.
Where's the
Very
strangest,
original.
Where's the strangest place you've fallen asleep?
Right here.
I know.
I will say this. I have a very distinct memory. We were shooting Scream. Why are you? I talk a lot. I'm sorry.
No, go. I'm curious.
We were shooting Scream, and the great thing about shooting Scream is that we were shooting at night.
17, 16, 15.
No,
sorry.
This thing can.
He put 2. He put 2 on the clock, bro.
We were shooting at night, and what happens is when you shoot at night and you're young, you come home and drink in the morning, which is very weird because everyone's going out to the wineries because we were shooting in Sonoma, and there we were covered in blood drinking. So one night, I was overserved in David Arquette's room, and I fell asleep in the middle of the day on a hillside, and when I woke up, I had ants all over my face, and I had to go to work. Which is very unprofessional, but I was.
But he was magnetic that evening.
Thank you for your very weird question, Unicorn.
We got to take one more. We got to take one more. One more.
One more? I say we do 2 more.
Such a rebel.
Okay, so my question was kind of taken last minute, so that I had to improvise. But my question for you guys is, with all the video game movies and TV shows coming out, are there any video games you guys would like to see turned into a franchise, such as the Five Nights at Freddy's movie that Matthew Lillard's going to be in this October?
Definitely The Last of Us. No. Already done.
I don't really play video games, but I'm in a TV show based on a video game right now. I am.
Yeah. But you can't talk about
I can't talk about it, but you can go look for it.
You can talk about it.
You can go try and find out what that is.
I'm waiting to get that offer for Pong, the movie.
That's a good one.
Right?
They just made Tetris. They can make Pong.
Do you remember Atari Football with the 3-on-3?
Yeah,
That'd be a great movie.
Thank you for your question.
Of course, thank you very
And
much.
I hope you someday, in the not too distant future, go to see.
Oh, I'm going to see it on launch day for sure.
I mean, maybe. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, one more question. Go ahead, young man. And then we're leaving.
Take your time, bro.
Would you do Son of the Mask?
Son of the Mask. Would you do Son of the Mask?
What did I do?
Would you do Son of the Mask?
Part 2.
Part 2?
Yeah.
Well, I did that, and it didn't go over so well.
Yeah.
The kid said, yeah.
He did say yeah.
Really wish we didn't take that last question. Jesus Christ.
That was the
What'd I
best
do to
question
you,
of the
kid?
day. Thank you.
I'm minding my own business.
We will never let him live that down. We appreciate you, son.
Please give him a huge round of applause, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.